everybody. I am just trying to figure out what to make for lunch because my plans for today changed. Hopefully, people will pop in because I was going to do a live tomorrow. I still will do a live stream tomorrow morning. Sorry, I was. Hey, Tom Tom. Sorry. Okay, it should be better now. I was just trying to change settings and I was going all wiggy. Hey, you back? Yay. Makes you happy. I'll wait for you next time too. You guys are awesome. Well, see, I wasn't planning on doing a live. Hey, I wasn't planning on doing a live stream today because I was supposed to be babysitting. But that changed because I was supposed to be babysitting for a friend of mine who had to come into town to be a witness for a court case. But they haven't got her part in the court case yet, so that's postponed to a day. If it's postponed to next week, then I'm good to help her out. But otherwise, I have other plans. So yes, I got my turkey today. I went to Food Basics because it's 95 cents a pound for a turkey, so that was 2 something a kilogram. I also picked up a spiralized ham for $1.98 a pound, which was $4.39 or so a kilogram. And I picked up some eggs for $1.97, some peppers for $1.88, some lemon cranberry muffins. My kids really loved them for $2.99. They were on sale for 6. I mean, not a great price, but a good price. I could make them myself, but right now I haven't done muffins since school started. Oh, I need to turn off notifications. Don't want it dinged. Hey, Sherry! Long time no see! Yes, I am well. I picked up my turkey for Thanksgiving. Hey, Emma! How's it going? Well, not been here lately. Well, make sure you ring that bell. I plan to be on, just so you know, tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Well, 8:30, 9 a.m. So that is my plan. Yes, in Canada, Thanksgiving is this weekend. And then you guys have your Thanksgiving, and then we also like to buy a turkey and have it then too, because you can't have too much turkey. I just got my turkey for 95 cents a pound, which is an awesome price. The butter balls were on sale for $1.67 a pound, as well as the stuffed ones. But this one, I'm just gonna brine it, so I don't need a butter ball. So, I'm just trying to figure out what to make for lunch. I'm just gonna have some tuna and the crackers, because I really am not. Yeah, I know yours is in November, like a month before Christmas, but ours is traditionally for our harvest season, which honestly, the leaves are starting to turn. I still have my garden's still producing freaking. Um, okay, just now I don't want to step on the stupid cat, who is not um, moving. I still have stuff producing in my garden. I did up, um, pick out some of my tomatoes that were green in hopes that they'll ripen before they go bad, because we've had frost a couple or chance of frost, so I didn't want to lose them. Other stuff. Yeah, I know. I don't always get notifications, or if I get notifications, it's like after the live stream is done, and I'm like, well, it's not as fun. I mean, I do. Yeah, I know. I don't. Oops. I just logged into my computer. I turned them. Ciaran is Shauna's fiance. Ciaran? Am I saying that name right? I'm awful at pronouncing things. So, just having some crackers with the tuna. Oh. Well, I tend to pronounce things phonetically. So, and I already have grammar police on my channel, so that's fine. And I don't worry about it too much. If we can't laugh at ourselves, who can we laugh at, right? So just having some tuna on the crackers. I mean, that's what I do in my mornings. I'm just going to tilt this some more center. Is I get up, I grab coffee, I watch some YouTube, connect with all the people who have posted videos I subscribe to and stuff like that as my morning wake up ritual. And lately, the past 3 days, I don't know, I've been getting up around 5 in the morning. My normal wake up time is somewhere between my normal is about between 6 and 6:30. Like I don't even have to set an alarm anymore. And I don't really have to get up until at least 6:30, quarter to 7, even 7 o'clock to just get everybody else moving. Because my husband doesn't leave work till at least 8, and my girls start school at 8, which is literally across the street. So I have to make sure that they're out the door. But I've woken up like at 5:10, like not just like, oh, what's that noise, or waking up, just like completely asleep though, going, good morning, I'm awake. Which has made a very long day because I still can't go to sleep unless I'm exhausted excessively till 11, 12 o'clock at night. My cat is crawling underneath the china cabinet. Oh, thanks. I'm still trying to edit a bunch of videos. I took videos of our hotel room and like the pathways to the restaurants and like all around the resort. Because when we were looking at places and trying to decide a place, there wasn't very many videos out there on it. And the ones that were like promotional videos from like travel agents and stuff like that. So it wasn't really telling how it is. So thank you very much, Sherry. So there'll be more coming out. I just have to find time to edit them. They'll probably be part of the Vlogtober. It was definitely a very good resort. No real complaints. I mean, our major complaint, we went in the off season, so not all the restaurants were open every single day. They were open on the weekends every single day, but during the week there was at least one restaurant that was closed. Like one or two restaurants sometimes. But that's okay, you still got the choice. And you didn't have to have wristbands and you didn't have to make reservations. You just showed up. I mean, sometimes you had to wait, but we never had to wait more than like 15 minutes. So, even though they said, oh, it'd be an hour, we're like, fine. So we went to the bar and got a drink. And by the time we got to sit down near there while we're waiting, we got a table. Beautiful. I did try and get sunrise videos because I'm up. I mean, that's one thing I really missed when I was on vacation was you guys and doing live streams because the connection. We weren't expecting to get Wi-Fi there at all. Like when we've gone on vacation before, they say that there's like Wi-Fi in the lobby, and it's like not enough to really even get a text message. So we weren't expecting Wi-Fi there. We did get some Wi-Fi, but it was sketchy. I got better Wi-Fi at like 6 o'clock in the morning when I was up when nobody else was. But it wasn't great. Like it was enough to maybe watch a YouTube video with some pausing of it. Um, but so I did some videos that I uploaded to be presented during that time, but it took forever. Okay, took all day. So, but you're on vacation. You're not expecting to be connected to the internet. So that's not really a complaint because I wasn't expecting it. Only complaint about the resort was the buffet items didn't really change from day to day or even from lunch to supper. Like there was some that changed, but not like there was always kind of the same stuff. So there was always like grouper and there was always the pasta station and there was a roast station, so the roast item changed. They did have different themes at night. Like the lunch from one day to the next didn't change. Maybe the soup changed, you know, um, or the different shape of pasta. It really didn't change too much. And from lunch to supper didn't change too much. They did have theme. Like we only saw actually we never went there for supper um, because we walked through and we're like, yeah, it didn't change, so we'd rather go sit down at the supper table. Um, she so we went there to look at the buffet at supper time, and like for the Asian night, there was a few things that was different. Like they had the sushi there, but it was also, you have to remember, it's their version of Chinese. So like they had sweet and sour pork or whatever, but it was roast pork sliced up with pineapples and some sort of sweet sauce. So it wasn't what you'd think sweet and sour pork was. So it probably tasted good, like, but we went to the Asian restaurant, which had more things that looked like Asian food. Again, not spicy. It was spiced like herbed food, but not spicy food, which I'm not, which I'm not complaining about. They did always have like Tabasco, a salsa picante, so you could always add that to your food. Um, I am not sure. I was going to. So my plans today, I was supposed to be babysitting for a friend, who had to be a witness for a case, but that didn't happen because her witness statement got postponed. Like they have no idea when that's going to be, so she'll get told the day before. And I was going to babysit her kids, but that didn't happen today. So I went to coffee break as per usual my Wednesday, and then I stopped at Food Basics because I looked at the Flip app, and I picked up my turkey for Thanksgiving and a spiral ham and a few other things, which I'll be adding on to my grocery haul that I'll be doing tomorrow. And I contacted Angie to see if we can get together afterwards because we usually get together either on a Monday or Wednesday. But she had a 10:30 appointment, a doctor's appointment, I think, or 10:30 school appointment and 12:50 doctor's appointment. So there was no time to get together. Um, so we did one excursion, which we paid for. It was actually that catamaran that you saw. It was actually parked in our beach. So it was a really nice way to go on an excursion. We didn't have to travel by bus to get there. That was a really nice excursion. Um, but around from that hotel, what's really neat is right around there, there's a little mall with a whole bunch of stores, as well as a sports bar and even a movie theater. If you knew Spanish, you could watch the movies there. But there was a whole bunch of things, but all the different stores all kind of sold roughly the same stuff, and the prices were about the same. But there was supposedly a flea market just down the way that you could go to. I was going to go with my husband, me, and my two girls. But that day I was not feeling well. I had like a sharp pain, like I pulled a muscle in the afternoon that we were going to go. So I sent them to go um, without me, and Rowan took video and pictures, and they bought some stuff. So we did buy some things, but we're very practical people. So the things we bought were, well, A, alcohol, B, coffee mug, B, C, a towel. The girls got a couple bracelets. We got a oh, Rowan got a shirt, but Abby didn't want one. And they got like given to them for buying stuff at like the different stalls. They had given to them some soap, not soap, some rock figurines. The beach was wonderful. Hi, Ron. Your lunch is on the stove. You didn't grab it. I'm live streaming. What?
Kind of got that.
Okay. How was school? Go grab your lunch. Yeah, so those videos will come up sometime soon when I get to them. What? Supper? I picked up chicken. I'll make Calpre's chicken. The basil, tomato, chicken, cheese, mozzarella cheese, balsamic vinegar that you like. So yeah, my menu plan that I posted today said we were going to do takeout because I was supposed to have supper with my friends and they were just going to do takeout. But instead I'm just going to I picked up chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast for $1.99 at Food Basics. A pound. I will eat it. Want it. Yeah. Sherry says she'll eat it if you don't want it. Sherry, my friend Sherry, says she'll eat if you don't want it when I was telling you about the chicken. Hi, Kate. Wait, smells great. Robin, how's it going? Well, we still have lots of tomatoes that I have to use. So I'm gonna also, I'll make that and I'll make baked tomatoes to use up the rest of the tomatoes. So tomorrow when I do groceries, I'll pick up fresh tomatoes because they're kind of getting like old. And we'll probably have a salad. So I'll make room for fresh. Because we still have all the salad stuff that I had. I still have salad stuff left over from the last one, which was 2 weeks ago, which I still haven't I have to upload that grocery haul. Oh my goodness. That's what I'll do tonight to have going live tomorrow. And that's my plan. How do you like water aerobics? Water aerobics. A couple of years ago when I had a membership at the gym, and I did water aerobics. But night is steak. A steak is tomorrow. So tomorrow's steak, I had paid, got the mark down, and I think I paid like $5, $5 or $6 for the big steaks. There was two of them, and it made 3 meals: one for beef and broccoli, and 2 for steaks. Fill them tomatoes with tuna and drizzle balsamic. Yeah, but I don't think I have any more canned tuna. I have to check my shelf downstairs. Rowan's like, she's she hates fish. She won't eat seafood. I would probably try that. Yeah, that's why I bought them. So put those big straws somewhere where we will know where they are. So probably in that shelf. Maybe stand them in one of the cups. Awesome. Well, that's what I liked about water aerobics was you don't get sweaty and then you're swimming. Empty the dishwasher though, Rowan. So when Abby gets home, she could load it. Oh. Put a bit of eucalyptus oil and peppermint oil where it hurts, like put it on your body, and then soak in the tub. You were trying to squish and not be touching people. So the eucalyptus and peppermint, so the green bottle, dark green bottle, and the dark blue bottle, put some on your where it's sore, and then go soak in the tub. And stay because Hey Amanda. Well, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Rowan says her back hurts. She was in math class today, and she was all kind of squished, and she doesn't really like to like be squished by people, so she was moving away, so and was twisting her back. So I just told her to put some eucalyptus and peppermint oil on sores. That's what I did put on mine, and then soak in the tub. But you'd be quite proud of me. I just finished using up the last tuna can up here. I'm going to check down in the basement, see if I have any more. I put on my list to buy some if it's on sale for $1 or less. Just gonna make sure no notification. Since I have my thing on silent, I won't hear if the phone rings, so just in case I got a phone call. The downside of using your phone um, as the live stream. Yes, I'll still be doing a live tomorrow. Between 8:30 and 9, I'll start, because I have an appointment at 10. So, and the appointment's only like a 10-minute, 15-minute walk. So, I'll be on, and then you might come for the walk with me. I'll turn on my data. I'm not sure how the connection will be, but. And then I go and do my groceries. I booked one thing after another. Well, bye, Amanda. See you later. Catch up on the live stream after work when you're not so busy. I know how it is when it's busy. You don't want to get in trouble. So, hubby already started ordering stuff for Christmas. So I'm not allowed to open any boxes that come to the door anymore. That's in his name. The box came yesterday. It was quite heavy, so I don't know what it is. We're still waiting for. We've ordered allergy meds on from Amazon. We found a good deal. They're basically Benadryl extra strength ones, the 50 milligrams of Benadryl ones. They're the only ones that work for my daughter for her allergies. But they're the no name brand of them, whatever the drug is called. That's the Benadryl brand. But there was like 100 of them for $40. The Benadryl brand of the 50 milligrams was like, um, they were basically $1 a pill. So they had a package of 30 for $30. Okay. Well, see, okay, can we have there might be a postal strike for one. So we gotta do that. And you never, with shipping to Canada, um, where we order from through Amazon or whatever, um, it could take 8 weeks for shipping or 6 weeks for shipping, for all we know. You know, it's not necessarily. Well, we have my husband has Prime, so he tries to get the ones with Prime, but sometimes where he has to order from, it's you know far away. Well, the Benadryl isn't for Christmas. It's for her allergies because she gets seasonal allergies. Plus, she has um, a food allergy that we think is to plums or plum sauce. Because she had uh, anaphylactic one. That's why she has an EpiPen. But we haven't tried her on those things again because, well, she doesn't like plums, and so since she had that reaction, but she's had plum sauce for years, all the time. Like that's our major sauce for Chinese food. Um, she just got it one day and it was like 20 minutes later, but we don't know if it's a combination of seasonal stuff or if it was something in the chicken fingers which we literally had the day before, or if it was the plum sauce. So, um, she just keeps an EpiPen for that. But the Benadryl definitely works for that. Because sometimes, like, I think she just has like a compromised immune system when she has like an allergy, like a seasonal allergy thing, and then she gets something else. But getting just Benadryl is expensive. So 100 pills, that would cost over $100. Um, it'll last her. No, was it even 100 pills? I think it's 1,000 pills. Yeah, because I was. I think I'll have to go and look on. It might have been even 1,000 pills because it was more than because it was like significantly a good price. I'll have to check. I'll have to look what I told hubby to order. Because I'm like, oh, order this. And he does. Um, because that was a couple weeks ago, and it said it like there was 4 or 5 in stock, but it was going to take a week or so to deliver. To get the free shipping, it would take a couple weeks to deliver. If we wanted to pay expedient shipping, we'd basically paying like $30. So we'd be paying twice the amount than what it was worth, which we didn't need it that badly. Well, yeah, I haven't even thought of Halloween. I'm dealing with Thanksgiving. And then there's after Thanksgiving, then I can think about Halloween. I have to find out if Abby's going to go trick or treating, or if Rowan's going to go trick or treating, or if they need costumes, or what they're going to do. And then after that, then I can think about Abby's birthday. And then I can think about Christmas. December 7th. December, baby. Oh, they're expensive here too. So they're about $100 an EpiPen. But there you can get, supposedly there's this like a no-name version of it for that's about $10. But we submit to insurance, and out of our pocket we pay 15 or $20 of it. But now the kids thingy with Ontario, I think it's even covered under that if I had to get another one. But right now there's a shortage of EpiPens in Ontario because I don't know, everybody bought them. So I have to go get a couple. I have to bring her to the doctors and get another prescription to get a couple more. We haven't had to use them. $1,200? They're $100 here. You should take a day trip. It would be cheaper for you to go and take a day trip across the border. Go to a walk-in clinic and get a prescription for EpiPens. Say you're having an allergic reaction, or oh, you forgot to get you could show your prescription from your I'm allergic to da da da, and I need to get an EpiPen, get a prescription for EpiPen, and purchase two here, and then go back over the border. Because that's like, I mean, $100 is crazy. I mean, I have friends who don't have insurance, like they're self-employed, like they do daycare, so they don't have insurance. And before the new thing with with Ontario, of them covering prescriptions for kids under 21 or whatever, they had to pay out of pocket. They went from a copay of 150 to 200. Okay, no, okay. I don't really want to offend you Americans, okay? Because I really don't understand how you guys just sit idly by and let these things happen, because like this is awful. Like EpiPens, you need them. If you're allergic to peanuts, if you're allergic, you have an anaphylactic allergy, you need them. They are a need, and they shouldn't cost that much. And well, there's ways of getting it cheaper. There's because I've read on something, you can get the actual liquid epinephrine stuff. There's a thing, and a needle syringe. Like you can get a prescription for just that, and it costs like $10. Exactly, the Benadryl liquid. Carry a bottle of liquid Benadryl. That's what my husband has had when he had a swollen uvula. He's allergic to dust and stuff, and you know, one time he was, over a couple of days or whatever, he was sleeping downstairs on the couch, and the air vent was right there, so it was blowing dust on him or whatever, and he was having trouble breathing. So he, drinking Benadryl, and when he got to the hospital, they give you Benadryl to start off with. But as I was saying, I'm gonna find the um, link for the Benadryl pills, the 50 milligrams ones that we bought for Rowan. Here's a conference. I'm just scrolling up texts from hubby to, because I think it's from the States. It's just taking a long time to get here. that's for vacation. Might do that. Yeah, honestly. Well, this is why I don't understand, like, how your insurance and stuff can be so out of whack. Like, we have insurance. Like, you get, like, if you work full time, usually part of your full time position, as a bonus or as an incentive, is insurance. So you still have to pay into the insurance. But my husband pays when it's by yourself. He pays, I think it's $20 a pay, so you get paid every 2 weeks. Um, like $20. You take it out of your check, so you don't ever see it. Like, it's like $20. But for a family of for all of us, I think it's $100 or less. Um, and then it covers 80% of everything prescription wise. Um, that we know of. It covers 80% of dental up to, I think, 2,500. It covers um, psychological services or massage or stuff like that, up to 2,500 per person, with things that could go past that. Like, so if you need physio or whatever, they'll pay the first, like, say, 1,000, and then you pay the next 500. So if you need massage or whatever, so they're not paying for your weekly massage because, well, you need to have a spa experience, you know. And you have to get receipts for that. So they cover, for, say, the first 500 or first 1,000, and then the next 500 they don't cover, and then but then after that they'll cover it at 80%, and then whatever you don't get covered, you could submit on your taxes under the medical line, and you get that money back, or it lowers your income by that amount, or something like that. I don't know. I don't do taxes. We bring our taxes to a guy and he does them. My inhaler went from 50 copay to what? Same with inhaler. Oh my god! Go here. Paying it full cost is like, can't you just not submit through your insurance? Get prescription and just go and buy it. Like, so, like, we have the opportunity. Like, if we have prescription, we can get it. We don't have to submit to our insurance. We could just pay it up front. But it doesn't really ding us. Like, our like, insurance, our deductible is, I think, $50. Like, our dental deductible and our prescription deductible, because the first are, I think, $50 a person at the beginning of the year, starting in January. So January, we get screwed in January. So wherever we go, if anybody's sick or needs dental work in January, the first $50 we won't get back. I mean, we'll get back. We'll put on our taxes. It would be $750 if I didn't use my insurance for one puffer. Okay, how is that? How is that even possible? So this is the one I don't understand. How can anybody working any job, what, a good paid job or not, actually pay for your meds? Because don't you get pay for um don't you have to pay for your doctor visits too? Like, okay, because like, your minimum wage down there is, depending on the states, I think all of them are under $10 an hour or $11 an hour. Like, you can't even make enough to make rent, let alone, like, that's almost rent here. 756 for one puffer. How can you even afford that? That is just nuts. Like, now here, if you're low income, like if you're on disability or you're on Ontario Works, which is basically welfare, like EI, or the you can get a drug card which will cover 100% or majority of it, or you have like a copay of like $5 each prescription. Okay, like it's not a thing, not a lot. I can't. I'm not using them now. It's cheaper if I go to the emergency room to get treatment. Only 150 for that. Oh my god. See, that just boggles my mind. That it's cheaper for you to walk into emergency with a, say, I'm assuming the preference for asthma, for the asthma attack, to get treated. Will they give you a puffer to take home? Since you already put your mouth on it? Maybe? Oh. I don't know. Like, you literally, you have to have a good job. Like, I mean, I know people from a couple of the groups I'm on, like parents with special needs, okay? And some of the groups that I'm on are international or North American or whatever. And some of the people that have been on those groups, like they have a kid, kid, say, usually it's ones with blindness, but like sometimes the blindness is caused because of cancer or diabetes or whatever, like other or diseases that blindness is just one of the symptoms, right? Uh, and they've had to, like, a parent had to like quit their job to stay home with the kid or whatever because the kid was that sick and stuff. That meant that they also had to refinance their house or sell their house and go and live in an apartment, so they could pay the medical bills because their child got diagnosed with cancer. And the child's dying, so you have to make a choice. Do you have a roof over your head for the rest of your family, or keep pay for your medical bills for the dying sick child? Like, here in Canada, God forbid, knock on wood, anybody gets diagnosed with cancer. We go to the hospital, we go to the doctor, get diagnosed, all the treatment's covered, all the meds are covered. When we come home, we get meds, we might pay our prescription stuff, but if we were on disability or that, we could send it to the Trillium Foundation, which would cover stuff. I mean, we still have stuff to pay, but if we can't pay, it can be forgiven. Like you can get other things like March of Dimes or whatever to possibly cover. I'm not using them now. It's cheaper for. Oh, so you get at least a small one, like a sample. Group plans in the U.S. though work much lower prices. Same RX, so you can go from 25 for an inhaler to $700. If you lose your job, wow, like that's now. Now, did that happen because of your current administration trying to change parts of the Affordable Care Act that you had? Because I mean, we just get some of the stuff up here. I don't have time to like figure out your healthcare. I don't know our healthcare, but I know that with the Affordable Care Act slash Obamacare or whatever you want to call it, the purpose was to try and have everybody insured so that the people who are poorer, um, or the poorer or the working middle class and or the working poor and stuff were able to get things covered, because people are just, I don't know, like, you guys get sick, you can't go to the doctor because you can't afford to go to the doctor. But see, if you can go to the doctor and get treated, then you can go back to work and pay taxes. Otherwise, if you're sick and you're at home, you don't pay taxes. The pharmaceutical companies make. Oh my god. So up here, I can go to my doctor. I could say, oh, I'd like to check out this med or whatever, for whatever. If I have that, I've heard good things about this, but we don't get advertisements for meds up here. Like I've been in the States before, and every third commercial is some sort of advertisements for Xantex or antidepressants or like different names for stuff. I don't know. We don't get that type of stuff up here at all. Like, and my doctor is not going to be pushing a certain pharmaceutical on me because he's been wined and dined by Benadryl, let's say. I don't know. Whatever the Johnsons and Johnsons or whatever the major companies are. Yeah, see, this is the thing is why you need the kind of regulation. You need the government involvement. So I mean, I think this is what the difference between Canada and the States is that you guys in the States, like I'm trying to understand you guys is like, oh, I get ads in my email all the time. I worked on medication. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't need that. I am a girl, kind of missing parts that need that. But here in Canada, um, we don't we don't necessarily want the government involved in everything, but we want the government involved to keep everything kind of equal. So, like, the higher your income, the more you are going to pay in taxes. The lower your income, the less you are going to pay in taxes. And then you're in the middle, you kind of get screwed both ways, because you're in the middle. But there's programs that are available for the lower incomes that you can't access with the higher incomes. But things like healthcare, it is provincial. Like our OHIP is Ontario. If I was in Quebec, it'd be, I don't know, Quebec health insurance. So it changes. So depending on the province you go into, um, your healthcare changes a bit. Some provinces are more populated, like Ontario is very populated, Quebec's very populated. All the rest of the provinces have about like half to a third of Ontario or Quebec's population. So the hospitals are stretched further apart. The services, like if you have cancer, you might have to travel like 100 kilometers or miles or more than that to a place that can give you treatment for it because just the services are stretched out. Especially if you go up the further north you are, they usually fly people like Northern Ontario. They fly people to Ottawa or Toronto. Like, um, I paid $2,200 a month for my insurance, 3 times my mortgage. How do you pay that? Like, what type of job? Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, so that's the thing. I says I don't think it was perfect, but I think he was trying to get it. How do you pay that? Like, if that's like, what type of job? Like, my husband's job, we wouldn't be able to pay that for a month in insurance for my husband's job. Heck, that's twice our mortgage. Yeah, twice our mortgage. When Obamacare came in, we were paying $960 to that. Goes by income. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like my husband wouldn't, like, his income is not that much. Like, well, his income's more than that for a month, but I don't know how much more for over take home pay because I don't pay attention to that. I'm like, yeah, okay, it covers everything, and he figures out the finances. I handle the groceries. But yeah, I mean, our mortgage is Okay, honestly, I don't know. So when we first bought the house, our mortgage was about 1,200 a month. Um, but that's been 15 years now, and we did have to refinance our mortgage. Like a few years ago, we took some money out to redo the kitchen. Um, like the money that we refinanced. So, but I think it was about the same, either 1,200 or less, because we got low insurance. That's what, we both own companies, so we are getting it up. So this is your insurance because you have your own. Um, you're self-employed. Yeah. So here in Canada, also, if you're self-employed, you get your own insurance from the insurance companies. It's much more than getting it from an employer like the federal government, or um, if you were working, even if you're working full time at Walmart, you would get insurance through Walmart. I'd rather have a regular job unless. Well, yeah, but can you claim that on your taxes? That's a heck of a lot for a month. Well, I was gonna say my husband pays about half of that for the whole family a month for all that. No, and we should be able to take that as a claim. This is depressing. It's depressing. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how you guys, you know, do it. It is so disheartening. Like you can never get ahead, no matter what. Like that's just so odd and strange. Well, yeah, don't forget to give a thumbs up. There's 6 of you in here. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's 6. Wow. So I mean, this is what earlier. Apparently, did sticky. They go by what the company makes, not by what we have earned. Hmm. Well, I think you might need to shop around for a different insurance company that covers at least the meds that you actually use. Like, I know you guys have different insurance companies for different things, and they might have different amounts you have to pay for. But if you're going to pay that type of money, you may as well have it cover your puffer and EpiPen or whatever meds you need. Yeah, I was looking. Well, thanks for stopping by. Can't wait. Smells great, Robin. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here about 8:30, quarter to 9. Make sure you grab a coffee. Oh, I'm trying to find. Hey, Steve! Welcome! Long time no see. Ooh, it's actually quite fairly warm today, but it's raining. Hey, Google, what's the weather?
Right now in Ottawa, it's 13 degrees and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy with a forecasted high of 15 and a low of 11.
It feels warmer than 13. But see, it's only a low of 11 today, so it's not too bad. I'm just trying to... What is my weather now? You have a Google too? Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
Why did the honest baker go out of business? She refused to sugarcoat.
Steve, did it make yours go off too? What was your joke? But computer chip. Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
What's a deer's favorite dance? The do-si-do.
A do-si-do. So it doesn't hear you anymore. La-di-da. I can talk louder. Hey, Google, what's for dinner?
I hear that pizza is okay in the morning, in the evening, and at supper time.
Apparently pizza, but nah. You can't. They lack the element of surprise. Oh, what was British Beer Company or Mr. G's Pizza. Hey Google, what's for dinner?
That sounds fun, but I'm better at finding recipes, takeout, or a restaurant.
Favorite cocktail in the eyes. I'm not very creative. I'm that was the fun challenge when we were on vacation at all inclusive spot is asking the bartender just make you some. I did like Blue Lagoon because it was blue. I like pina colada. Um, my thing, but I don't make those at home. I like rum and coke. Jeff likes vodka and coke or Jack Daniels. Um, oh, I like the marijuana that so the stuff we get from the Dominican marijuana. You see that marijuana? Basically, that is has these wood pieces in here. They're medicinal herbs. Um, and the guy said it's basically a third honey, a third rum, and a third red wine, and then it's in here, and it's supposed to be medicinal and aphrodisiac. It helps kidney disease and liver disease and all those things. Yes, there's a whole when you're down in the Dominican, so that's like you get that in the Dominican, that and vanilla. Last time I got vanilla, but like they threw it in with it, but it wasn't real vanilla. It's vanilla extract, like artificial vanilla. It was a white one. This time I didn't. Well, I didn't go shopping when they with them when they went to the flea market because I wasn't feeling well. I hurt my side and my back, like I was sore, like I pulled something, and it was just not feeling well. They went shopping there, but I checked at the store that like around by the but well the store that was in the hotel as well as the store that was around in the little mall there. But I didn't really see great prices there, so it must be at different spots. But that's what people say to get there. But I'm like, I uh, I could do it a bit better at home. And same with prices of alcohol and stuff. Like you could get alcohol, you can get rum cheap there, but vodka and stuff not. So, but no, that stuff is it's smooth. It's great on ice. It's reddish, and it's like it's supposedly like it's a drink that you have when you have down there, and if you could easily get drunk off it or whatever. Um, I didn't because I'm like I did drink a lot of it because I like it. It's a nice smooth, like it goes down nice and smooth, like a good Scotch or a good brandy or a good rum or whiskey. But I'm not a connoisseur. I don't know what's good or not. I just know I'm cheap, so I tend to buy the cheap stuff because I'm just gonna mix it with Coke anyways. And for me, it doesn't make any difference. Same with wine. I don't know. I don't know a good wine. Like I know when I taste something if I like it or not. I love like the ice wines, but those are crazy expensive. Like if I like a sweet wine. Um, but I've made wine at like the wine stores. They can make it in and then you bottle it there and you bring them home. That works out to be about $3 a bottle. That's my type of price for wine, but you have to buy 30 bottles um at once. So it's like $100. Well, between 69 and $100, and you get like um and you have to bring your own bottles, make your own wine gin. I've done it. Yeah, I've done it going um at the wine store. I have to make some more. They make great uh, Christmas teacher gifts because it was like, yes, thank you, because it literally only costs you $3 and you pay for the bottle like yourself. Um, so even buying a brand new bottle, if you had to, is like $1.10, $1.20 or so a bottle. Um, but yeah, you do it at the wine store. I don't do it at home because if you go at home, you have to have the carboys. You have to have the tubing. You have to have the fermentation, and the grape juice, and all that stuff. Well, you do it at the wine store. You do the thingy. They cork it, and then you go back in 6 weeks and you bottle it, and they have a machine. But I should do that. Use fruit juice. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to make like what's called jailhouse wine or something. There somebody did that, and I'm like, I don't know. Fruit juice easy recipe. I do make fermented pickles and sauerkraut and kimchi and stuff. So I guess wine is about the same. Hey, 50 chickens in the hen house. Oh yeah, so Benadryl is diphenhydramine, because that was the stuff. Let's go search for it. I'll show you what I got. Um, shopping. Okay, that was not. I tried to touch screen my laptop, and then my laptop is not touchscreen. Doing a cheat has one. No, well, of juice, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Put in dark place for 8 weeks. Kept is to be loose. Okay, so basically, like the ones when you do, if you want to do kombucha or strain it and get the ferment out, or sentiment. Okay, now the yeast, is it bread yeast? His is similar, sure, but a lot less yeast and more sugar. Okay. Maybe I will try it and see how that works. Spoon is Hi Slugger Fortnite. How's it going? I don't know what language you typed in, but hello. Arabic. Well, hello. Whereabouts in the wonderful world are you from? Yeah, you missed the G there, Steve. No English, no good. Well, welcome anyways. You're welcome to hang out and say hello. be a translate function here for comments. I miss it. Yeah, where did that go? Because I remember that too. Yes, dihydrogen hydrochloride, I think it was. Yes. Eastern Dubai. Where are you? I'm in Canada. Well, welcome from Dubai. I've never been over there. I've never been overseas. I've been south. I've been to the States. I've been to a few places in the Caribbean and once in Mexico. Like, well, I did a cruise once many years ago. I mean, when that picture way over there was taken when we were on the cruise ship, the girls were much shorter than me. They are not shorter than me anymore. So it was like 6 years ago, and one of the stops was in Mexico. So I tried with Google Translate. It is German twice. So what's the temperature in Dubai? I am German. So I learned. Did you just try to do Google Talk into that? In the United States and Germany, two were very good. Well, I'm in Canada. We're the we're a little bit more north. Well, like autocorrect, if it's hearing you and how you enunciate the word, it might do that. Temperature's kind of hot. 34 degrees. Here today it's 13 degrees. But it feels like it's hotter. Um, it was supposed to go as high as a 15, low as 11. Hey Google, what's the temperature tomorrow?
In Ottawa tomorrow, expect a high of 21 and a low of 2.
So, yeah, go 21 to 2. Oh yeah, so here we were talking about Benadryl. Well, the drug for the name for Benadryl is diphenhydramine hydrochloride, so HCl. I found an Amazon.com one, which is so much cheaper. Well, in Canada, it's harder to get in Canada, I guess, but it's like $1 a pill here. But that's what the link there for those who are in the States. Sherry, you were saying that you use Benadryl. You could use the pills too. They might have, but like yeah, the lowest rate. Like they have Costco one. You get Costco one from um, Amazon. Really? Wow. Yeah. So this is the one. This is this exact one is what we got, but we paid 40 up here in Canada, and this one is um, not this exact brand, but the 1,000 pills. That one, it's like 16,000. Ocean was nice for today. Well, no, it's not. It's a prescription. It's allergy Benadryl, but the name, like Benadryl is the company name. Yeah, no drugs like of that type. No allergy for like seasonal allergies. We have a lot. One thing about Canada is we got lots of seasonal seasons and lots of allergies. That's a, it's 4 cents each. Dollar Tree? Really? Okay. Here, Canada, Benadryl for the 25 milligram, the regular one, is $1 a pill. $1 a pill for Benadryl brand. Now I can get the store brand for um, a little bit less, for maybe half that. Oh, but that's in here much. Government very, very strict for medical. Really? Yes, it's generic. But see here, in maybe that because the generic is exactly the same as the Benadryl. It's the same formula. Like here in Canada, the generic is the exact same as the no name stuff in 99% of the stuff. Like they have to have the same. Mm-hmm. Well, so this is the thing. So when you go to the pharmacy, if you can get the generic, it's much cheaper than the other brand. You're gonna go skydiving today? Cool. Do you take videos? Take a video of that. That would be cool. But sometimes, so for example, my husband's drops, he doesn't like the generic one. The generic one tends to hurt his eyes more. Like it's either like it's like 99.9%, or they have maybe a different filler solution or something like that. Um, and he doesn't like him, and he doesn't like the shape of the bottle. He's particular. Remember, he's particular. But same with another med that he takes. He asked for the doctor to say no generic, just the regular prescription. I mean, it's more expensive the name brand versus the generic. I mean, generic is usually like half the price. And since we're still getting paid, like we're paying 80, we're getting we don't have to pay 20%. 20% of $80 is much more than $20. 20% of $8. You're going to well, have a great day, Slugger. You're gonna go skydiving, Sherry? I don't know if I would ever do skydiving. If I did that, I'd somebody else, because I don't necessarily trust myself to land well. Wouldn't do that. Can't see why someone would jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Yeah, the food just sucks that bad. That is cool. Hey, take a video of it. But only publish it if you land well. Or if you don't land well and you break a leg or something like that, that would probably video would probably go viral. Awesome. Yes. I have to think of a bucket list. I'd like to just travel. I think that's my bucket list is more of like I would like to see well, initially see all the different continents. And then to see a whole bunch more countries. Bronchial passage, I'm sure. That is so cool. Let me know when you post it. If I don't get a notification, I so would watch that. I might die. If I'm gonna die, rather it be by it. Steve, I don't think your wife approves of your humor. Don't forget a thumbs up. There's 7 of you in here. Oh, I'm yawning. I know why I'm yawning, because I got up. So, I've been saying I was getting up at like 5, 5:10. This morning I got up like 10 to 5. I'm like, what's with this freaking, like, all of a sudden, sleep, sleep, sleep. Boom! I'm awake. Are you being attached to somebody? Just put one of those incontinent pads. I know you can get them at the dollar store too for like a couple bucks for one. Just put one of those on just in case. Oh, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? Deleted. Ah! Don't want to knock you over. Have a slumber. I just wonder if those harnesses and stuff would fit on my curves. I mean, I did, so a couple of years ago, but we did the kids track, so it was only, about 20 feet in the air, so it wasn't the ones really in the treetops. But it was like 30 different spots that we had to go through. It was a big long thing, but it was only 20 feet. But wearing the harness for the zip line cords and stuff like that, um, it fit, but it was not comfortable. One size fits all. Yeah, because I'm like, uh, because I was thinking about doing that again. I didn't mind ziplining so much, but I'm like, yeah, that wasn't really comfortable. I would have to. I think I would have to slim down a bit to have it more comfortable. Because it was the ones that go on the thighs that are attached to your waist or whatever and your arms. It was like ugh, I felt like I was in a straitjacket. Yeah, that one size fits all doesn't fit all. One size fits most, maybe. Um, yes, please do. So that's happening this weekend coming up, the 7th to 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th weekend, or the following weekend. So food channels as in YouTube, or food channels like... See, we don't have cable. Okay, because I'm like, we don't have cable. I'm like, we don't have the Food Network, but we watch things like MasterChef and stuff. Um. Okay, let me go. So usually I pop on my well, I love, what's her name, Malachi, a Korean lady. Know the following. Um, how do I say it? Malchii, I think, or something like that. Let me see. My subscriptions. I do like A Tribe of Many. She has a big family. I mean, she cooks, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's a cooking channel. Um, I do like the cooking from one mom, two girls, two boys, eight in all. But again, she's more of a family um, channel. I have to just go to my subscriptions because I go by the pictures. I don't really look. Watch for me. Coming home. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get off in about 5 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm just gonna look here. Well, I'm looking. So I usually go by. I don't really pay attention to the channel's name. I click on their as their video pops up, and or from their picture, like their profile picture. Let's see. As I scroll down my thousands of people. Well, I do like the ones from the cooking from Big Family Homestead. And Sherry's channel. I love her cooking. And Grandma... oh, my brain just went blank. I like Tess... Tessie... what are you doing, Rowan? Okay, because she said to me too. Okay, you could go. It's Google. Yeah, Homestead Tessie. Malin, yes, Mangy.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Thank you. I was just like scrolling to my things. Oh yes, I was scrolling down. Oh, I lost track where I was. Well, there's Bandana Grandma. I like, oh, there's a couple of canning ones that I like. Depends on my mood of what I'm doing. Like if I'm on a canning kick, I go and watch a bunch of theirs. Like I go on like binges. Very Good Boys is a great cooking channel. I don't know if I'm subscribed to them. Let's see. And some people I watch more of their. Well, I like a peek inside. I like uh, her menu plans and the Darcy Isabella. Love her. I love a lot of big families. I only have a small family, but I want a big family. I have a small family, but I have enough food for a big family. Paula Dean has a YouTube channel. Yeah. I have I tend to watch more of a lot of um. Oh, I like Deep Family Homestead. Um. Oh, I love my brain. If I don't see the name, I'm awful with names. I used to watch a bunch of Dirt Patch Heaven, but then she went traveling in her RV, and she wasn't doing a lot of cooking and canning and preserving that way. Um, and lately she was with where her husband was going to school, and I liked her stuff in the Instant Pot and stuff like that. But I like her like the simplistic thing of trying to of feeding your family on things, um, on less. I like that type of stuff. Um, Meat has pretty good to red barbecue. Seacon Nungus. Oh, there's one that I watch all the time, and it's a grandma that feeds a family in India, like feeds a town in India. Um, I'll have to like go through Pauline. Yeah, but most of them I like the whole, not just the cooking, but I like the whole the meal planning, the preserving, the cooking, and the family stuff too. Like I kind of like a little bit of everything. But um, speaking of which, I gotta get going because I've got like, well, I just got when I decided to live stream. I got home and I have a turkey still. Well, it has to go in the fridge to start defrosting, but I have to put that away. I haven't done that yet. Puppy Watch, Kent Rollins, he's the best. Ah, yes. So I gotta put that stuff away. But I will be taking some videos of stuff I'm doing for Thanksgiving and cooking and stuff like that. And I'll be uploading some, hopefully, some of the cooking videos that I've recorded, but I just haven't like glued together as a meal. Like I did one of my corn relish. I canned my corn relish, and that. And I will try. I'll try and make a list. I'll make a list on my paper. I'll go through my subscriptions and I'll write down the cooking channels that I like, that I watch. Of ones that like they're not specifically cooking. Oh, I like the guy who he cooks. He's Chinese. He cooks, but he also goes and travels and eats. He does a lot of eating in places. But oh, what's his channel name? Oh, Dumpling or something like that, or not just Dumpling. There's Dumpling in the name. Well, I'll write those down. That that might be another. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow's live stream. Is tell you all the cooking channels I like to watch. Strictly Dumpling. There you go. See, you know who I'm talking about. I'm like, there's Dumpling in the name. I just look at the picture and I look at the things as it comes in. Well, you have a great day too. Thanks for stopping by and having lunch with me. Yes, Mikey Chen. See, you know these things. I don't. And, sometimes it's the personality, sometimes it's the food, sometimes it's the whole kabang. And sometimes it's more because it's a professional type of looking um, video, but other times it's not. Like I love Fundamental Home. I love her when she cooks. It's just cooking. It's like my videos. It's just kind of like she's in the kitchen, you know. And Tangi from Freedom Homestead, when she cooks, again, it's like that. Like it's not professional, but sometimes I'm in the mood for that professional type of look one, and sometimes I want to be like sitting down at the table, chatting with the person while they're cooking. You know, it depends on the mood I'm in. If I want to be social or not, I guess. With YouTube, is that is that a thing? But I don't have anything. Yeah, I guess it's if I want to just be my own self and like being taught by someone cooking or like hanging out. But I go. Have a great day. Bye, friends.